You're listening to Rise to Your Purpose, a personal and spiritual development podcast for female entrepreneurs with a mission.
We're your hosts, Brandie and Natalie.
Hi friends, thank you guys so much for joining. I'm Brandie, one of the creators of Victorious Entrepreneurs Rising, the Rise to Your Purpose program, and this podcast, Rise to Your Purpose. So as you know, my passion is really helping entrepreneurs, especially women of faith in the network marketing space, align their values with their business so that they can create a mission-driven business with a kingdom impact. So today I'm really excited for you guys to meet my friend Evelyn Puckett. Evelyn is a health coach and she specializes in helping women on their health journey. So today we're going to be talking about health and business. And I feel, especially as women entrepreneurs, it's so important that we are taking care of our health and making it a priority, especially, as a woman of faith, our bodies are a temple, right? And so it's so important that we're maintaining them in order to show up and fully serve and really fulfill our mission and, live to our fullest potential. So Evelyn, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast today. So I would love for you to just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the health coaching space.
Sure. Thanks so much, Brandie, for inviting me. I'm just so excited to be here. In November, I'll be 60 years old. I know a lot of people tell me I don't look my age. I've always tried to take care of myself. Well, back in the beginning of this year, it was in November of last year, I had some tests run and I was borderline diabetic. My cholesterol's real high. And I wasn't really overweight. If you look at me, you wouldn't think that I would have those kind of problems, but I do. So it was on Instagram. I saw this, I guess you could say an ad, this man and his partner, they were advertising about health coaching. Well, that they want to help people with their health. And so I just reached out to him and I started on the program. And since this COVID came, and I started back in, this is August. So I started in April of this year. And that's when the COVID was all going on. And I had an appointment, so I couldn't go to the doctor's office because of the COVID. They told me to wait for this month. So I'm just waiting for this month, which is going to be in a couple of weeks. I'm going to go get my blood work done and all that. And so I'm all excited to see how it's running because I'm feeling better. And of course, I'm eating better. But when I started on it and I started seeing the change within myself, I did lose some weight, which I wasn't really expecting. Like I said, I didn't need it. But I saw a change in me because this program not only works with how you eat, but it also works in a healthy mindset, healthy surroundings, of course, healthy eating and healthy hydration, drinking water. And it just made me, since I was feeling so well, I wanted to be able to help others. I've always had that within me to help others. And so I decided to pay it forward and become a health coach. I invested in myself. I have a health coach over me that helps me with not only my health, but also helps me with my business too. So it's just really great.
That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So what would you say is your mission with your health coaching business, and who is it that you want to serve through this?
I want to especially help ladies my age, because when you get my age, it's when all the stuff that you did to yourself when you were younger catches up with you. So that's who I really want to reach, but I'm open to reaching anyone. We as ladies, most of us help, we help our children, we help our husbands. We're in that capacity of always helping, but we need to stop and think about helping our own self.
Right.
And so my mission is to help others see themselves as important and, to help themselves. And I want to guide them and help them in that journey. But it's their health journey that I want to help them with, not mine, their health journey. So that's my mission.
That's awesome. I love that. And I think especially as a female entrepreneur, and a woman of faith, like I have been at the opposite end of the spectrum where I was just burning the candle at both ends. I was not taking care of myself, and I hit burnout, and I was just like done with everything. And so this year specifically, like I have been prioritizing my self-love, and I just feel so much more in alignment, and just things are flowing better. And so I think it is so important, like you said, to prioritize taking care of ourselves. And it's not from a place of selfishness or vanity. It's like I said, like God gave us these bodies to maintain and to respect and love. And he gave us brains to, you know, have a positive mindset. He says, take captive of your words and make them pleasing to the Lord. And he gave us this body to go out and be the hands and feet for his kingdom. And so if we're not thinking like that, then we're not prioritizing like that. And so that's why I'm so excited to have you on here, because I would love for you to share, you know, a couple tips that you have been able to share with your clients. And if you've had entrepreneur clients, like what do you do to help them get in the right mindset and just kind of make sure they're prioritizing their health as part of their busy schedule?
Well, first of all, it's something that I also learned from you guys is, well, scheduling out your time. That is so important, because if you don't, then you let life happen to you instead of you being in control. And it's not that we as Christians, we're not letting God be in control. That's not what I mean. But is if you just wake up and, oh, you know, the baby's crying, oh, you know, this is happening, you're not in control. And then you're just reacting. Then you get upset. And to me, the biggest thing is getting up a little bit earlier and getting time to be alone, reading your Bible, praying, and that sets the tone for your day. And then that's what I encourage women to do, is to spend that time to get ready for your day and think about what is it that you want to accomplish. Maybe you may not be able to do your whole list, but do one thing at a time, you know, and wake up happy, and because you are alive, and be thankful for the things that you do have. To me, that is so important. It's a healthy mindset, because if you don't have a healthy mindset, guess what you'll start doing? You'll eat a bag of chocolate Hershey's Kisses like I do. That is my biggest thing. And you know what? I have stopped doing that. I used to I would buy a whole bag of Hershey's Kisses, and I would eat the whole bag at one setting. And a lot of us are emotional eaters. When we feel down, sometimes we'll drink a coffee, you know, or we have too much coffee, too much caffeine. But instead of doing that, if we would just spend that those first hour or half hour that we get up in the morning and take that time for yourself, that will set the tone. It will help you to eat healthier. It will help you to, organize what are you going to make for your meals, you know, and you won't do that last minute going to the fast food restaurant, you know, all that just plays together. So
I think that is so, and it's really, you kind of mentioned just really one step of just get up in the morning and start your day with God. And that just is the downward effect of your entire day, just sets it in motion when you're starting your day with one, just like going back to your anchor, to your source of power, and tapping into that and getting right with him in your mindset. Then it does, like, it's going to affect how you show up for your business. It's going to affect how you show up for your family, how you show up for your health, because you're going to choose healthier. I mean, especially if you're reading like Daniel and you're learning, you know, how Daniel ate, and mirroring that type of diet. I think that's so, like, if you can do anything, start your day in the morning with God. And I know there's different timetables. So like me in the season I'm in right now, I can't necessarily do like the full 30 minutes or the hour that I used to, but I have like the Bible app. And so that's kind of when I'm feeding up him about his morning bottle. I'll like go through my devotional and kind of somehow I'll read it to him out loud. So we're doing it together, even though he can't really understand anything yet, but that's like my quiet time. And I know everybody's quiet time looks different, but I just, even normally I love to journal and I haven't, that's one thing like I'm trying to fit back into my schedule. But even just getting those few minutes with the Bible app and just taking some time to pray just does set my mood and my day so much better. And I think that's so important, especially since we are in a state of like the COVID and the pandemic and being quarantined. Like our mental health is so important to be maintaining right now. And that, in my opinion, goes in line and correlates with your spiritual health. I think they both, like, if you have a strong spiritual health, you're going to have a strong mental health. And you're going to have a strong physical health. And honestly, like marital health, relationship health, like everything just kind of flows from that. So I love that that was you're like, I have one tip for you, ladies. This will solve all your problems. That is so awesome. What, do you have any other advice that you would give to female entrepreneurs?
Well, that for one thing, we're not in competition with each other. We are for one another, and we are for being lights in this world. So let's just use whatever business that we're in to show Christ to the world out there, because we sure do need it nowadays. And don't compare each other, because not one of us better than one another. We're just different. And let's just keep shining. That's what we need to do.
I love that. Evelyn, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so I'd love, whenever I interview people, I'd love to know what affirmations they're saying to themselves. So can you share like maybe your top 2 or 3 affirmations that you're saying to yourself daily?
Well, to live life on purpose. You know, I came from an abusive relationship, and I didn't get out sooner. I don't know why. I look back on that, and I just was living through the motions, you could say. And so now that's really my affirmation, and everything hangs on that, is getting up, living life on purpose. You know, with being thankful that I'm alive, being thankful that I can help others. Just living life on purpose is so important. That's my affirmation.
I love that. That's so powerful too. How do you see God working through you and your business right now?
Well, a lot of ladies are, you know, through this COVID, they're down, depressed. Some of them have gained a lot of weight. I see God using me to uplift them, to telling them, hey, it's going to be okay. You can do this. We'll do it together. You know, if you want that help, we can do it together. I just want to be an encouragement to ladies out there. That's my mission, my job.
Yeah. I think that's your spiritual gift too, is the gift of encouragement, which is awesome. Okay, so as we wrap up, Evelyn, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this podcast episode. Where can people find you if they want to be a part of your mission and a part of your community?
Well, just on Facebook, just go to Evelyn Puckett, and Instagram too, Evelyn Puckett. And you can message me, you know, on Messenger. I will, you know, I will reach out to you. If you message me, I'll get back with you.
Awesome. Okay, one last question I'd love to ask everybody, because I'm on this hashtag self-love is journey. So what is self-love for you?
Self-love for me is realizing that I am fearfully and wonderfully made to live on this earth, to give him glory and honor. And so that's what self-love is for me.
Amen. Yeah. I love that. That's like my password. Don't tell anybody. I love to like have phrases for my passwords. And part of the phrase, not all of it, is made. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Evelyn. Thank you so much for everybody who's listening and joining the live. Hope you guys have an awesome day.
You too. Thanks, and bye.
Bye.
Rise Your Purpose will be a weekly podcast. Our hope is to inspire and educate you on your entrepreneurial journey to help you fuel your passions, live your purpose, and build a business that works for you.
You can subscribe, rate, and comment on any podcast app. We'd love to hear from you. It makes us so happy to see you tuning in to the show. So if you're on Instagram, let us know what your favorite part of the show was by taking a screenshot of the episode you tuned into and tag us at Live Victorious on your story. Let us know what your favorite quote or takeaway from the episode was so that we can be inspired to keep creating content like this for you.
To learn more about us and get involved with our community of mission-driven entrepreneurs, join our Facebook group, Purpose Partners, where we partner together in faith and business. So until next time, build a business that works for you and stay in alignment with your mission.